Either way, A Omega had to go back to base. He's down almost 30 CS now.
We see the first turret go down with a like 7k gold league.
Rich Hobo trying to wave clear, push him off tower so they don't dive, but not quite enough.
No.
Tectonic, he's going back to base perhaps. Nope. We've got, we've got Khali starting to move into, look at all those wards in the blue side jungle there.
Wow. Many wards.
Yep, they are, oh, Young Money. Money jumps away, he's able to get away as the bugs gets away this time.
The stream is back on. Woo! Kurosawa jumps onto Young Money. Young Money is dead. And K Durant, they're just like, yeah, I'm gonna take this one. You had enough, Kurosawa. But I'd like a kill now, please, if you don't mind. Kurosawa is seriously showing the power of the LeBlanc right now, though. Showing why some people are saying she needs to be reworked, some people are saying she needs to be nerfed, and some people are just generally hating on LeBlanc. Oh, Omega could be some serious trouble. There's a nice slice and dice, though. He's still very low, but there comes the out. Will they take this under the turret? Tectonic backs away. But K Durant had no mana at all. Here comes Serb. Oh, Stanley is setting up onto Small Blue Man, but Avery Hobo isn't there though, but Stanley going to get chained. There's a flash coming up from Avery Hobo, which might have been a bit of a bad move because, well, you just died, my friend. And Stanley could be going for the same fate right now. And that's a double kill there for Kurosawa. Now 9-0-2 at the 15-minute, 30-second mark. This is not looking good for their team, right? For Team Mistake Reason right now. That LeBlanc is looking very scary, no matter if she's on. Oh, there's lovely flash out there from Kurosawa. Well, I wouldn't say lovely, it was just a standard flash, really. It was interesting, though. Tried to get the kill onto the Fed mid laner, but still has a flash.
K Durant trying to defend tower.
There we go. I hope he might.
Tectonic.
Oh, here comes Kurosawa.
Oh, wow. So much damage. Tectonic's gonna get killed on Serb. For whatever it's worth right now, Serb's 0-6. He's not worth a whole lot of gold.
Kurosawa didn't even have that much health. It even showed on the bar. It didn't even show on the spectate bar right there. That's how low he was.
10-0-2. He's picked up his second needlessly large rod at a point in time when some of us are still trying to pick up our first.
Or some of us are still trying to finish our chalice.
He's got his chalice complete. He's working on his Athenes.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, so this is yet another. I believe they took Dragon. I wasn't. Yep, they took Dragon. I wasn't quite paying attention. So they are almost 10,000 gold up at 17 minutes. So.
And then a refresh Kurosawa's blue buff here.
Yeah.
Which is making. I got a feeling Kurosawa's against Team Khali LeBlanc might become a very, very needed ban.
Yeah, as I was trying to say before, but she's got some nerfs on the PBE. Stanley. Stanley. Oh, doesn't get the second activation of chains. He stays alive. That the extra 3 seconds that the Eclipse gives after activation going to great use there, but there's a couple of PBE changes to LeBlanc that they've absolutely gutted the ratios of her mimic abilities.
Really?
Yes, they've hit the base value as well as the AP ratio, I believe, on. Ouch. Yeah. Then again, it's Small Blue Man trying to go for pull misses it, but they did admit that it's one of those situations. You know, PB is not written in stone, so there's always a pretty good chance that that's gonna be changed, be lightened up depending on how hard it is.
Reminds me quite a lot of Katarina. Yes, she still does a decent bit if she's not fed, but once she's fed, it is game changing.
Yeah, but Katarina does nothing but Young Money gets pulled mid jump.
Young Money gets pulled mid hook, but he manages to get out there with the ult. But that looks like there's a couple kills going down for dude with the double kill. Omega tries to flash over the wall, but miss it. But K Durant might pay for this there because a nice culling come out from Avery Hobo. But Omega still shield go down because there comes the flash out from Tectonic, and yeah.
Small Blue Man getting the pull onto Stanley there, picking up a couple extra more for his team here. Got a couple of kills for aesthetically pleasing. Just a nice small consolation to take away when the score is this lopsided. It's 19 minutes in, and Khali is looking to take inhibitor.
Try and pad that KDA, make it look because it's not as bad.
Yeah. Oh, Kurosawa in trouble. Nope, he gets away. The second activation of Mimic, the mimicked distortion, getting him to safety there. Good call by Serb, though. He really was right on target. He would have gotten him if it weren't for that second ultimate use.
Definitely. The like I said, the mimic distortion definitely saved the life there. I wouldn't be surprised we see a surrender coming in at 20 minutes. If I'm truly honest.
Depends. Some teams play by the idea that when they're playing as a team, you never surrender. As we saw just the other day, Dignitas versus Evil Geniuses. There's always room to throw.
That is true, but last time I checked, that this is Team Khali, not Team Vulcan to throw bargains.
No, it wasn't. They weren't playing against Vulcan though. Dignitas was playing EG, and Dignitas went to do Baron, and then they got killed and lost the Baron. I think they threw a Baron twice.
There goes Omega. You sound surprised that Dignitas threw a Baron. I mean, they've never did that before.
Yeah, it's not like Coast did that either, which is where Shifter and Zion Spartan came from. But either way, they had a monumental lead similar to this one and managed to almost lose the game. So,
but it depends
always
how much constance. Oh, yeah, money could be
trouble. Yeah, dude,
yeah, dude, though. And he just gets assassinated right there. Just gets taken out there by the Twitch.
Yeah, this is the only situation that's a little bit different is every single team where is quite
Smooth Blue Man gets a hook onto Omega there, but here comes the ult out from Omega. Stanley could be very close, but Kurosawa had Small Blue Man, even my bad, had to flash out of that. Here comes Kurosawa. Kurosawa's looking for the pick on. Kurosawa goes down there. He destroys the perfect game. But
yeah,
I suppose technically that one kill doesn't affect the KDA, or that one death doesn't affect the KDA at all, really.
Actually gives him one, otherwise he has infinite KDA. Oh, Small Blue Man, BM, kill secure.
Got too close to the turret and is now going to pay for it.
Rich Hobo with that.
Dude, but here comes Tectonic there to back up his team, but Rich Hobo manages to get the Q off through his teammates. So your team essentially helps you to die, and Small Blue Man is far ahead.
Yeah, so that's just Kyler a little bit sloppy there, as they really didn't get anything out of that other than kills, and gave up a lot of gold for bounties being pulled in. So I was struggling to find a word for lots of extra money for the fact that they're doing well. So Small Blue Man though taking away the kills, so that he actually was being a good guy teammate. He didn't want Shyvana's KDA to be too high and wanted to reduce the bounty, so he took that kill when they're under tower. So got Dragon up in 15 seconds here. And
no team has gone for Baron yet. So obviously
there's no reason for Khali to do it. There's
they don't want to embrace
They learned from Dignitas. Why be ahead 10,000 gold and go for Baron?
Rich Hobo might be some trouble, but Stanley misses the E, which could cost him his life as well. Yeah, Kurosawa comes out and is like, you kill me, I pad my KDA on you. It's not looking good though for TAP right now. Definitely. Another dragon there going down for Team Khaliware.
I was surprised a little bit that Khaliware didn't push down mid to try to take advantage of the power play that they gained by killing those people in the jungle. They just didn't have the wave for it. Might as well go clear all the other towers, get as much gold as possible.
Yeah, we just got Kurosawa here playing defense. If you get too close, I will jump on you and I will kill you in about 2 seconds.
Well, he's got Death Cap completed on top of the Deathfire Grasp. So, yeah, I think he has... There is a lot of death there indeed. And so, Khaliware trying to figure out where they need to go next.
Can he definitely kill somebody?
That was low even for you.
Really?
Yeah,
you
really.
don't know me too well then, do you?
I guess not. And that's the nice thing though about the Ziggs is that at least, even though he's behind, at the very least he's going to be able to offer some wave clearing. He does have the Athenes completed, so they are going to be able to stall it out a little bit more, as we do see Caliware going for that dreaded B word. But
oh no, no, they're not, are they?
they're going for the bait.
Push stack.
That's the nice thing about Blitzcrank is he can bait the.
God, there's a look onto you.
Kurzawa goes down. Rich Hobo double kill.
Rich Hobo is still there.
That was actually a close fight. Going 3 for 5 trades to ace.
But
what happened there was
wow.
We saw Stan Lee.
So apparently, oh Logan. Nope. Right. That was a very interesting fight there. That's definitely one of the ones that we were shocked at what happened. Right there. Definitely did not know what happened. But it appears Team Respectfully Pleasing is not giving up just yet. Oh yeah, dude might be in some trouble. He's getting chased by the whole team. There's flashes over the wall from everybody, but he brings out the invisible and they haven't realised. Oh yeah, dude's gonna run away and they're gonna be so disappointed with that.
I think I might have dropped out.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, that's too bad. The game was still playing for me though. But I don't. What part did we leave out at? Did I finish my analysis of that team fight?
Nope.
Oh. Well, basically, Stanley Leona landed multiple man solar flare. Young Money used Void Assault to tank up a lot of the damage so he doesn't get blown up immediately. And Serb and Omega AoE.
Oh wow. Well, Kurosawa could pay for this. No, just runs away.
Yeah. So now they have the pressure to be able to bait out the Baron. Oh, Young Money with the ulti. But oh yeah, dude is chasing. And
yeah, small blue man's gonna be careful because last time he pulled something they didn't want over the wall, everyone died.
Yeah, that's what I was saying was that Serb managed to lay down a good Mega Death bomb, and Omega with his dominance did a fair amount of damage as well. And so that was a lot closer of a fight than one would think that it should be for a 20k gold chain difference.
There we go. No, definitely I agree with
difference.
That. But I mean, the highest person in levels right now is Tectonic. Speaking of Tectonic, no one does any damage to him, so he just runs away.
There's the solar flare, but that's kind of a waste at this point. As even if they were to get closer, he just uses his dragon's descent, jumps away. So. Yeah. Kind of a pointless chase, but there isn't any pressure on the map for Caliware to be able to use to take advantage of the chase. So they're just gonna sit back. They're gonna wait for the solar flare cooldown to go again because Caliware isn't really wanting to do Baron, and so I'm thinking that there's gonna be survival for.
Oh, what did you just say, mate? Sorry, I couldn't hear you over the fact that they're doing Baron, but. So the Baron started by Caliware, but they're trying to. I think they're trying to bet this out to Tectonic will push bot, but that means it's gonna be a 4v4, and that is gonna be in favor of TAP. Not in favor of TAP, in favor of Caliware if they had this fight. Oh.
Yeah, Stanley gets caught out. Kurosawa gets stunned, but that don't matter. Yeah. For some reason, Young Money gets pulled.
But Serb's gonna go down to K Tarantula.
Yeah. Problem with there is that Rich Hobo was solo laning against Tectonic.
Yeah.
So they didn't.
That was played very nicely.
Pleasing didn't have their AD carry for the Baron fight, so they didn't risk trying to go for the steal or the dragon fight. They really want this
kill onto Young Money right now.
Oh, he gets away, dodges out all sorts of people. Rich Hobo though might take K Tarantula out. Oh, there's a Culling that wasn't. Oh, flash forward.
Yeah, if you call that fight, I'll call this one, this chase at the top lane. Young Money's going to suicide himself under the turret. That was a very nice escape right there by Young Money.
Haha, worth. You guys chased me all around the map, and now, chat's blowing up. They're not happy with chasing him.
They really aren't.
Well, Rich Hobo is actually doing pretty well for himself. 7, 7, and 4 here. He's got his Bloodthirster. He's got his Triforce. Does need the Last Whisper. Really be truly super
Small blue
effective.
man.
Ooh.
Jumps.
Stanley.
Stanley jumps onto. Oh yeah, dude, but he might have actually just signed his death warrant right there. Yeah, he's just signed his death warrant.
His team left him for dead there. They went inside the base, and he wasn't going to be able to get away. He didn't have flash up to be able to go over the wall.
Yeah, this is going to be a tower down. 6 towers. This might be 7 towers to 0. Just wait
I
for
don't
the
know if it'll
minions to
happen
catch up.
quite yet. It's not going to happen probably for the next 2 waves, I'm guessing, just because they got to wait for K Tarantula and Kurosawa to show up. Otherwise, Serb's just going to be able to wave clear.
Yeah, dude's got to be careful when he pops out of that invisible.
It lasts for like 10 seconds. He's got plenty of time. Yet another uncontested dragon for the Caliware team here.
Yeah,
and Rich Hobo in trouble.
Might be in some serious trouble now, but there comes the heal up. There comes Tectonic's Dragon Descent though. Young Money's looking low, but so is Small Blue Man. But there comes the Zenith Blade over the wall from Stan Lee. There's a lovely little fight. Tectonic's just taking no damage right now. Small Blue Man manages to stun, but Young Money manages to jump in and jump away.
Yeah.
Wow.
Tectonic tried to be a
oh,
pro.
nice chain over the wall.
One chain kills him. That's how strong he is. 15, 2, and 7. Oh, he decided to just run the gamut and run all the needlessly large rod items here, as he's got his Zonia's completed as well. So
he does needlessly large amount of damage.
He does indeed. Oh,
Kurosawa.
Oh my! What is this damage?
Oh wow!
He just faded it away too. He's just like, whatever, I got this, and just immediately went back. He knew he had enough damage, even though
how much AP does he actually have? Let me check. How much AP does he have?
He had
currently
614.
614.
Now that is with the Baron buff on him.
Yeah.
So.
Come on, work out.
But altogether, Young Money. Oh, he's got to use Void Assault. Get that damage reduction.
Oh,
there's the chain. Oh my goodness. That was just from. Sigil Distortion.
Manages to get the stun down onto Kurosawa. There comes the passive. There's the lovely. Oh, there's on his. Hopefully the cooldowns will be up in time.
Oh
Kurosawa,
man!
how are you gonna get away?
They're missing the.
He's got to throw that chain out sometime. Oh wow.
And is he actually going to get away? Kurosawa
there's the TP coming in though. But
they want him. They want
Kurosawa
him bad.
Out.
Nah, he's got his mimic back up again. He's just gonna be able to mimic away.
He misses. Oh well, they finally jump onto Kurosawa. Kurosawa manages to take down Omega in the process. Sir, but them very nice bombs. Damn.
But we lost 3 members to get them. Worth it. If we got the LeBlanc. All is right in the world right now.
Yeah, LeBlanc is there. That's all their team cares about right now. They'll sacrifice their whole team just to stop
Stan Lee, where are you going, buddy? Holy cow, you are way out of friendly territory. This ain't Kansas anymore. He goes down, and
we have Young Money versus K Tarantula.
Young Money using the stealth. Oh, forces the flash. And K Tarantula, the loser actually of that little duel there, is he's the one who chickened out.
Yeah, pretty much. We can see Baron's coming up again in about 1:50. But it looks like that doesn't matter because, Winions.
They've only got 2 inhibitors down, so still definitely defendable. Wow.
Serb gets, Small Blue Man gets a lovely hook onto Serb, and that's just it, literally death sentence right there.
Yeah, that's just Serb kinda at this point in the game not feeling too good as he is packing the blasting wands. 4 of them decided, hey, Kurosawa's got 3 needlessly large rods, well I'll one up him and I'll get 4 blasting wands. Small Blue Man cutting the room off there. What?
Oh wow.
Flash forward misses. Oh no. But your stats, Small Blue Man, you had a 100% flash pull rate.
Did.
Did.
See, oh yeah, dude, now embracing they're in a Twitch tank, and tanking the turret. Oh wow.
I'm curious. After seeing that, I'm curious what the. Oh my god! What was that?
Oh
Good ult by
wow.
Serb. Oh,
Yeah,
look how
Serb's
much.
got a lovely ult there, but damn. Damn.
What is this?
Yeah,
But
I'm
they're
confused right now. A and Mega's gonna go down. We've got minions taking the Nexus. Here we go.
that game.
50
That's game.
to 15 to Team
34
Khali.
minutes, and
Yeah.
we've got a commercial break, and then we will go back and talk a little bit more about this crazy game.
Yeah, enjoy the commercial, guys.
Blood for Noxus. Minions have spawned. It's all smoke and mirrors.
You like my weapon? Kneel before Vlad. Pitiful creature. Assault from above. This blade's my favorite.
I never hold back. The dark should fear me.
Witness true strength. Forge onward. Vile scourge.
This is where it's at. I mean, this is the biggest game on the planet.
Are you ready for the Grand Gaming League? This is going to change everything.
It's the grind gaming community. It's our
Right, guys, welcome back. After that crazy game right there, we got some post-game analysis. And Logan, what do you think of that game then?
That was pretty one-sided. We had Kurosawa just taking over the game pretty much single-handedly from minute 7 when he had solo killed Kha'Zix in the jungle after picking up a needlessly large rod after having killed Ziggs a couple times. That was just absolute show put on by Kurosawa. Even though really we had all lanes putting on the clinic, as everyone did quite well here for Team Caliware.
Yeah, Team Khali definitely asserting themselves as one of the stronger teams, or could be possibly right now one of the strongest current league right now. But
Yep, Team Caliware, and I'm interested in seeing how Ignition Gaming does as well. But Caliware 2-0, definitely a strong start for them.
Definitely. There is 2-0 is definitely a strong start, but it'll be interesting to see how they do against some of the other teams in the league.
Yeah,
and it's going to be hard to tell how every team stacks up until the end of the season, because I mean you never know. No offense to these two teams, the team Stacey Pleasant and the team that played last week, it might not be the top of the league, so it's hard to tell until you get to the end of the season and you see the whole stat sheets and see they lost against this team because that team was, closer. Do you know what I mean? It's going to be one of the ones we're going to have to wait and see.
Each team plays each other at least once, so that's going to be a good indicator of where everyone stacks up compared to each other in the overall game. But we have got an interview, or sorry, not an interview, but we've got a replay here. Yes, and I believe this is going to be the one team fight that actually turned out pretty close between the two of them. So if we can roll clip here at about half speed, this is 18.5 minutes in. Oh, Young Money is going to get out here as Stan Lee lands the triple solar flare, and this point Cerberus goes down pretty much immediately. He didn't get his ultimate off. Young Money also gets taken pretty low. K Durantula flashing forward here. At this point in time, A Omega is kind of just being left to die as Stan Lee is exiting the fight. He flashes out, A Omega flashes, but that doesn't matter because I believe Small Blue Man's about to pull him back to him. Kurosawa, even against the defense up, Renekton just immediately bursts him down. And this is where, a Rich Hobo getting a good calling down on Small Blue Man here along the side. And Stanley goes back in and gets kinda low towards Small Blue Man, but Small Blue Man survives anyway. And then, from there it was pretty much just go ahead and take towers. So that was just catching the Team Cyclically Pleasing, catching them out a little bit here as both Serb and Stanley were caught out a little bit. They did have some good ultimates used, but unfortunately they're just a little bit too far behind that point in time. There's just too big of a gold lead. Tectonic's pretty much impossible to kill, and even if K Durantula wasn't way far ahead, you would have seen a Twitch that would have used Rat-a-tat-tat and just blown through the team.
Yeah, that was definitely. It showed though that Team Stacey Pleasant had good knowledge of their team comp and what their team can do, because they made good use of the ultimates. It was just a case of it was just a little bit too late, I think personally.
Yeah, we didn't even get to see what the rest of the team, how well they had done it, because it's such a cult of personality around K Durantula's LeBlanc there. Because as we noted, K Durant, because I was saying K Durantula was pretty strong too. However, Young Money did duel him a few times, even way behind, and did pretty well. But they were all doing quite well for themselves. I would love to have seen a team fight with the gold leads being a little bit more level. But
definitely. You never know. These teams might get through to the final stage after this little bit of a round robin play, and it'll be interesting to see. You never know if the teams fight again, and if they show that they can be a little bit closer, and this game was maybe just that fluke. You never know.
I definitely. Yeah. So we will see next time. We've got another game for you guys tonight, though, as we are going to get ready and set for game 2 of the evening, which is going to be Team Elbows Deep versus Team Clickity Clack. Look at that rack. And so we are going to get that game.
Stacked teams. Two very stacked teams, so this is definitely going to be one to watch, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, both of them going 0-1 in their first week. Not exact. They both were having a bit of a rough time. I know that at least that Clickity Clack was playing with the sub for their support position, but both teams put up by a lot of our community. Mr. Piece of Cake, Timbo, GG, Mr. Nuggets, and GG Steezy, I believe, is going to be starting in for them this week. What are you thinking about it?
I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how they play. Like I said, there is some very strong people on both teams, so it'll be interesting to see if we might see some of them awesome plays, or it'll just be more of a grind them out game that we've seen before. It's
Yeah, I
definitely
can
going to be one of the
tell
ones to
you,
watch.
I am looking forward to seeing Color Wheel going up against Kevin Loves You, because Color Wheel did do a pretty good job last game on his Renekton. They were against, I believe, Glacial Gaming, and he did pretty decent job of trying to keep the Kale contained. But
Yep. The one matchup I'm personally looking forward to is you got Tinbo in the jungle versus Luap Chi.
yeah,
That's
so
going to be an interesting match.
yes, I am hoping that the bottom lane for Clickity Clack is feeling a little bit more comfortable this week. I know they're playing with the substitute, I do believe, but Skies had a bit of a shaky game initially there with his Ezreal. They had a bit of a tough time against Glacial Gaming spot lane.
Definitely, but I mean, it's hard to say how good Glacial Gaming is. I mean, they could be one of the top teams, or it's hard to say until we reach the end of the season and we can look back at these results.
Certainly,
But
but
who
we
you
had
get,
a
who you
really
putting your money on right now? Before picks and bans, generally based on knowledge of the players, who you going for?
that is tough.
Exactly.
I'm
Only the
going
tough
to
question.
actually give the vote to Alpha Beep. I believe that Alphabetical and Black Yellow B, they played a pretty excellent game last game. Black Yellow B had a really strong Thresh game, so if he's able to get that again, I think that he's going to be able to do a lot against Clickety Clack, who seem to be having a few communication issues with last week's game. However, I do think that Mr. Piece of Cake versus Mr. Nuggets in the mid lane is also going to be a huge lane to watch out for.
Yep, I'm gonna put my money on Clearly Clack because I don't know. I kind of have trust. I just want to see I'm perfectly honest. I just want to see an awesome close game where it's. I don't care if it's a 50-minute game or a 30-minute game, as long as it's one of them close games which one mistake can flip it. That's all I care about. If you're honest.
Yeah, I'm thinking that I think it really depends on how strong. I think a lot of things too would be how strong Kevin Loves You has an impact on the game. Jax wasn't quite as effective as he probably hoped it would have been last week. So, that being said, he can take hold of games and just wrench them out of the opponent's control.
But I think on that note, I think guys, we're going to wrap it up here with the post-game analysis, and we're going to move it. We're going to get into commercial, and we're going to move on to game 2 of the night, which is Clearly Clack. Elbows deep. So enjoy the commercial, guys, and we'll see you on the other side, ready for the game.
This is where it's at. I mean, this is the biggest game on the planet.
Are you ready for the grind game league? This is going to change everything.
It's the grind gaming community. It's our legacy.
There is a line that cannot be crossed without leaving everything behind, except faith. Once that step is taken, there is no looking back, and all that lies ahead is destiny.
Right, guys, welcome back to game 2 of the night, where we have Team W2.D versus Clickity Clack. I can never get that name.
Clickity clack. Look at that rack. Find me a Magi's and get another stack.
Wow.
So yeah.
If only you put as much effort into your rap as you do into your League of Legends.
Yes, indeed. I don't know, man. If I could rap like I could League, it would be nice. We've got bands on the way. Riven band away. Not surprising, Luop is a god on Riven. I bet he's pretty good even in the jungle.
Yeah, and also Kevin Love is a very good Riven as well, though.
Yeah, either way. We might see a rotation though. We see Kevin Loves You is actually sitting in the jungle position, so maybe a role swap here
Also,
tonight.
we have a subs. We have a subs where we have Master Long. Looks like
Dylan.
it's in disguise.
Yeah, so we will see here. We got a couple bans on the way. Rengar, Evelyn, and Syndra also going down. And we also see Black Yellow B moving to mid lane here for Elbows Deep, and Miss Piece of Cake coming in to support.
And we've got Color Wheel versus Luap in the top lane.
So, never mind all those predictions and talks about lanes to watch. The entire lane's gone crazy as we got final bans underway. Thresh and Draven here. So, Timbo, Miss Piece of Cake versus Master Long and GG Esteezy as Color Wheel locks in the support Morgana for Miss Piece of Cake.
Yeah, that support Morgana is a very solid pick. I'm not surprised.
Uh-oh, they didn't ban out Nidalee. They didn't ban No, they didn't ban Nidalee, and Mr. Nuggets is absolutely infatuated with Nidalee. It's one of his favorite champs. She's particularly strong as well. So,
Imagine they get Nidalee Brawl.
No, that's...
Come on.
No, it's not going to happen.
Brawl.
Blue Op is looking over a couple things, but I'm not surprised to see the Morgana pick up from Miss Piece of Cake. It's been one of her stalwart picks for a while now, and so I wouldn't be surprised as well if they're trying to bottleneck Esteezy into the Leona pick, which I'm not sure if he's super comfortable with on, because I don't know if he's got Braum.
Braum's free week this week.
Does that still work for tournament draft?
Yeah.
Kevin Loves You going for the Kale and Luop with the Kha'Zix. So that's going to be quite a lot of things that were powerful things that have managed to drop through this week. We've got Jax open. We've got the Nidalee still open. Braum, as you've so happily noticed. Oh, locking Mr. Piece of Cake going for the Warwick.
Oh, wow. The trying to get that Darian power on, but look, it'll be interesting to see if that's going to go jungle or top lane.
Yeah, but the Darian... Oh, that's a good point. Color Wheel might be going for that Weedwick build. Black Yellow B going for the Caitlyn.
Oh, I like that.
So that explains the Draven ban. Timbo, pretty strong Draven player. Wouldn't be surprised if he's also particularly good on the Caitlyn as well. Master Long hovering over Twitch.
Yeah, perfectly honest, I think Draven and Jinx are more alike than Draven and Caitlyn.
Yeah, it's just I know that he's played in the past, Timbo.
Yeah.
I do believe Twitch usually has a pretty decent lane against Caitlyn because she's not particularly mobile as an AD. So, if they get the luck, ban away one mustache and pick the other, perhaps Mr. Nuggets still looking over champions. Wouldn't be surprised if he
Braum.
No. Maybe. So I think that's going to be the Kale pickup for Mr. Nuggets. Decided against it. If they were going to pick it, Luop would have first picked it for him. So that Kale is not going to be a top lane Kale like we saw week 1. I think that's going to be going to Mr. Nuggets here.
You never know. They lane swaps already, so you never know.
Yeah. So that's the one thing though about first picking the Morgana here for Elbows Deep. Is that Braum was left open and he gets to be counterpicked. So I am curious to see how well he does. I know that he does well against the Thresh and Leona lane, but I haven't actually ever seen him play against the Morgana lane. So how that and wait a minute, Jax being looked at. Are they going to go with the Jungle Warwick? What's going on here? I have not seen a Jungle Warwick in so long. This piece of cake sitting on that Jax. Timbo will go ahead and locked in that LeBlanc. That's not a surprise. He had a huge game last game but there's a huge game last game with the LeBlanc. And that is indeed going to be locked in as Jax.
That's a very, very strong team that Blue Team's got right now. That's very strong.
The Warwick's sticking out like a sore thumb, though. Everything else was fairly standard, and then we've got
Warwick is standard in season 1.
Yeah, season 1 when there wasn't really a meta.
Unless you want to go Shen Jungle, season 2.
Yeah. And there we go. I did call correctly. Mr. Nuggets picking up Oriana. Kevin Loves You still sitting on Kale. Is Lua gonna be jungling? Did they mess with the ordering? Doesn't seem to be quite right, but maybe Kevin Loves You is gonna. There we go. We've got Lua trading back and forth. I don't even know what to believe anymore.
Well, they're already lane swap before they even got on champ select, so don't take anything you see. Because I don't know what's going on. It should be a Kale top lane.
Yeah, that's what I imagine. Although there was a couple patches ago a time when the Kale jungle was kind of a popular pick, but I don't see that happening now with the Hurricane Kale build that's been so big as of late.
Yeah.
But
Interesting.
what I'm curious about is the fact that Cole asked for Jax, specifically when we saw Kevin Loves You last week pick Jax against the Kale. It was picked specifically as a counter pick to him, and Kale contained him, and Kevin Loves You and the Kale was picked up before the Jax was. So we'll have to see how much Kevin learned from that lane last time, because he's going to be doing it himself now.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting to see if he can... The thing is, though, Kale provides so much shred. That's what makes it really good against Jax, especially with the Hurricane build. He just shreds all of Jax's defense that he builds up. So, like I say, it's going to be interesting to watch. Are you still sticking with what you think?
Ooh, that's a good point.
I'm going for Team Braum, Team Clickity Clack.
Of course you are. I do think that, I have a lot of faith in. I want to see how Black Yellow B does on the LeBlanc, because he had such a good game last week, given that support, but willing to step into LeBlanc in mid lane, he's probably pretty comfortable in the mid lane as well. So we'll have to see. One thing, as pointed out in the comments, Warwick going to have difficulty ganking that bot lane. You know, Braum's going to be able to apply that passive onto him, and he may be able to break up that ultimate duress pretty quickly.
Yeah, definitely. That'd be. I'm looking forward to seeing how it's going to be played.
Well, you know, and I say that, but it will be only the Braum applying the stacks, so maybe not as quick as one might think. Because if Mr. Piece of Cake ults Lucian's not going to be able to auto him to be able to apply those stacks faster. So who knows how that might go. But
definitely,
both top laners taking the Ignite, taking those combat summoners, that's definitely a shake up from normal things. We usually see the teleport on them.
Yeah, there's definitely... I was watching Braum. That's what I was seeing. Braum. So... I don't know. I'm sticking by who I picked, definitely. Be interesting. I want to see how the Braum does against Morgana. Should do as long as you can dodge the Dark Bindings, but I mean, you could say that about Braum as long as you dodge the Qs. So, this is definitely... Yeah, we're now going to go to a commercial, guys.
No, I'm back.
So,
I'm back.
I'm going to go to commercial, so hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you on the other side.
Love on every lane, play together, have some fun. Love on every lane, when you gank and when you farm. And there's no need for you to rage, there is no need for you to flame. Just find that special someone, so you can play to your lane. Love on every lane, play together, have some fun. Love on every lane. When you gank and when you farm.
Oh, Sona, your hair is so soft today. It's beautiful.
No need for you to blame. Just find that special someone so you can play dually. Love in every lane. Love in every lane.
Draven does it all with style. Doesn't get better than this. Perfection? I got that.
Love on every lane. Play together, have some fun. Love on every lane. When you gank and when you farm. And there's no need for you to rage. There is no need for you to.
Marco, we remaking.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. Seconds until minions spawn.
Right, guys, we are back. We had a few problems there, it seems, in the pick and ban phase. So I believe we are going to remake the game. And yeah, it's just stuff that happens. Into Logan. 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 So I believe we are going to remake, so I don't know what the initial plan is. I don't know if we're just going to shut the game down or what right now. But
Testing.
we hear you.
Yay! So discussion trying to go underway. Luop got the ribbon band pulled onto him because, based on pick order, they were thinking that Luop was going to be the top laner. So instead, he is jungler. So it appears that we have the game going underway, though. So we'll go ahead and continue casting. We'll let everyone else figure and sort out the stuff going on in the background. In the meantime, we've got a game going on here. Black Yellow Bee just with Nuggets in mid lane. So
Right, guys, we're planning to go to commercial and try and sort out this problem. So we'll see you guys on the other side. Sorry for these
apologies.
problems.
In every life, there is a line that cannot be crossed without leaving everything behind, except faith. Once that step is taken, there is no looking back, and all that lies ahead is destiny.
this is where it's at. I mean, this is the biggest game on the planet.
Are you ready for the Grind Gaming League? This is going to change everything.
It's the grind gaming community. It's our legacy.
We don't know, Marco. God damn it.
The entire thing is. Got some communication issues going underway here, guys. Sorry about that. And we will get back to game quite soon here. So, kind of to discuss a little bit of what's happened. 3-1. Clickity Clack with the lead right now, over 1,000 gold. Got Mr. Nuggets with a little bit of a lead here in his lane, and we've got also got Color Wheels. Jax is actually a bit ahead of. Oh, wait, never mind. Sorry, it's structured. Kevin Loves Use Kale is 2-0-1 and is doing quite well for himself. So that's kind of the general breakdown of what's going down here. It's almost 9 minutes in. No objectives taken on the map as of yet. Just standard laning going on right now.
Yeah. Sorry, we're a little bit confused in that we kind of have no idea what's going on.
Yeah. Initially we had teams saying let's remake because Luopchi had his placement was incorrect. Because as jungler he should have been. There was something mixed up about him being second. So then Clickity Clack Elbows Deep, I had it right first time, banned out the Riven in response to the top lane Luop, but then
It was
he
a very
didn't go
efficient
top
Riven
lane.
Yeah.
So Elbows Deep was asking to remake, but then okay with it, and then they just left game here a little bit ago because we were discussing with them about remaking.
Yeah,
So,
and we're mildly confused, but we're trying to sort this out as soon as we can. It looks like the game is going to be restarting though, so yeah.
all said and done, we've got game going on. Unfortunately, it's 9 minutes in. Sorry for that, guys. We did miss out on a little bit of game, but
that's what we had to try. We tried to give you as much info as possible. I don't know if the levels are that big of a deal, are they? No, the level they paused it pretty much as soon as people started to leave. It looks like from the levels. Yeah, the levels look pretty even, so there's no big deficit to any team really, except for what actually happens under the actual normal circumstances of a game as such.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and not only that, there wasn't a whole lot going on. I mean, there's about 1,600 gold lead here for Team Clickity Clack, but there's nothing that is unheard of at about the 10-minute mark here. And
yeah, this lead is nothing though compared to last game. It seems like, where it was at least probably I think it was like a 5k lead at 10 minutes. I want to say. All right, we can see just simple stuff happening now. I know, like, so we're sorry guys, we called this game about 10 minutes in. Hopefully, this will turn into a good game and all this will be forgotten. And we should be able to get everything underway, and it looks just gonna be simple trading, nothing too special really right now. Simple trading going on there, but we see Steezy, oh, that was a nice back shield there coming out from this piece of cake, and some nice damage there getting put down onto Steezy. Timbo's gonna be, oh wow, There's a kill going on there, and there's an ult coming out from Miss Peacecake onto Muscle. Timbo's gonna be careful though. Timbo's gonna be taken out here. There's a flash. Makes use of the range. Nice.
Double kill for Timbo.
Yep. Very, very nice right there.
Yep, finishing him off with the double Peacemaker. Got a good aim on Steezy. Made sure he didn't hit Master Long at all. So that's going to go ahead and be the BF sword for Caitlyn, as compared to the Vamp Scepter.
Yeah, that BF sword's going to make Caitlyn quite annoying in lane, with especially with that extra range evolution. Attacking him from far back is definitely going to get annoying very quickly. But let's have a look at the CS right now. We have, well, yeah, we have Kevin Loves You on the KO leading colour wheel. The junglers are pretty even. Mid lane there's a little bit of a deficit going on. Oriana always was a good farmer. Oh, I'm seeing a little bit of damage going on to Steezy, but he neglects most of it. But there he comes in with the ult, but there's the black shield coming out from Miss Peacecake on Timbo, but it doesn't really do anything. Start binding by Miss Peacecake onto Steezy. Should be able to get away, but there's the passive proc. And here comes Luap. Luap's going to get the kill.
And so the team for Elbows Deep answers back bot lane, picks up their own double kill. This is quite a turbulent lane going on, as we are getting kills passed back and forth.
But the kills in go to the both of the completely forgot to put my teeth in this morning. It seems like when Elbows Deep got the double kill, though, it went both onto the ADC. But when Clack got the 2 kills, it was split between the ADC and Luap on the Kazakhs.
I think you flipped it around. Clickity Clack is with Miss. Oh wait, no, I got flipped around. These teams are so similar. Steezy goes down, another Peacemaker, but that's actually going to be Infinite Dress picks it up here for Mr. Piece of Cake. They're pretty similar group of community members, so they all jump over my head sometimes together. We got the roam down by Kevin Loves You, but I'm not entirely sure what for. Maybe just to take tower, because...
Yeah, I think it's just a tower I would take. But they're not going to be able to get it, though, because there's LeBlanc with that.
This wave. LeBlanc is the only one that's got wave clear that's going to be able to answer reasonably. Mr. Piece of Cake's Warwick isn't going to be able to do anything, and Timbo's too busy bot lane. But...
Yeah, Piece of Cake has some decent wave clear, though, with that W, once it gets into, like, the late game.
Yeah, but that's going to be the lasting max for most supports. Tip.
Yeah, but this game is definitely not the standard game right now. I mean, we have a Warwick in the jungle. This ain't standard, mate. So
I mean, outside of that, it's pretty standard picks. We've got the Lucian, we've got the we've got Kha'Zix and Oriana. So other than that, it's pretty standard. One thing worth noting, though, Black Yellow B going for the Athene's Holy Grail build on the mid lane LeBlanc as compared to the DFG.
Yeah, the Korea style.
He's going to be able to kill any. He's not going to be able. Well, he doesn't have anyone to easy assassinate. You know, Kale will use intervention. Luop will use the assault, void assault, and go invisible. And Mr. Nuggets has his shields, so he's wanting to go for more of the sustained magic damage build. So good build decision here for him.
Yeah, and plus that means he'll be able to spam his W until pretty much the end of the game.
Ooh, Steezy with the good jump aside to avoid the binding, but Black Yellow B's got the chain going down.
But there is no damage going on to Steezy. But so Marston's the ones who got to be careful. And there comes the out from Steezy, but it looks like that was just for the pretty effects.
Oh, here we go.
No.
No, Steezy squeaking out. Master Long did go down in the background. So yet another kill picked up for Caitlyn. She's 3-1-1 and has what's going to go on a 20 CS lead. She's having a good lane for herself.
Definitely. So, Oriana always have. Oh, but there comes the dress out onto Kevin Loves You. But there comes the
double chain.
So it just nullifies every single thing that they tried to do right there.
Flash away, but
getting low. Kevin Loves You take them down.
Yeah, perfect timing on the intervention for Kevin Loves You. The intervention blocks out most of the infinite duress as well as the double chain from Black Yellow B, so it's going to be more mid lane pressure required because Mr. Nuggets, it doesn't look like he's going. Oh, there goes Shockwave, and the auto attack takes it.
The world's longest homing auto attack right there coming out from Oriana with the distortion.
Yep, the Black Shield by Miss Piece of Cake trying to protect him, but that doesn't help against auto attacks, unfortunately, as Mr. Nuggets using that shockwave to good effect because Black Yellow B overstayed.
Yep. Very nice shockwave. Right on the corner as well. Right on like, the bottom right corner of the shockwave. So, I mean, if he walked, I want to say probably a couple of steps in one direction. Like, no, that's not a pun. I hate One Direction. A couple of steps in one direction, he would have got out of that very easily. That was just one of the perfectly placed ults.
Clickity Clack making a very interesting decision here by deciding to absolutely freeze up the bot lane. Right now, Elbows Deep needs to look to make some sort of play on the map and create some pressure somewhere, or else Clickity Clack is just gonna very slowly push bot lane in and deny a ton of farm.
They're gonna turn it into one of them super mega death waves, which just like takes down towers like there's no tomorrow.
Well, typically the purpose of that is more based on around denying CS, because now for the next probably 5 minutes, Caitlyn is not going to get any more CS while Master Long is going to pull ahead.
The results of it though it always is quite a severe wave that results because of the freeze. It's a very slow freeze. It's not a full freeze. It's just a very slow push right now.
Well, you can't perfectly freeze it. You can usually do a really good job, but it's eventually gonna write itself out. Black Yellow B looking for some damage.
And look at the size of that wave.
He's letting it even out a little bit here, trying to join his team for Dragon.
Oh, Mr. Nuggets, Mr. Nuggets could be a very dead Mr. Nuggets right now, but there's the there's the nice shockwave, but there's the ball on top of that. Then comes the shoulder shackles out from Morgana. There's no kills right now. There is absolutely no kills right now, guys. This is such a close fight. Black Yellow B goes down to low up there on the Kazakh. There's only, in all that mess, there's only one kill.
Whew. However, Clickety Clack walking away with the bigger life bars here, so they're gonna go ahead and take the dragon.
The Baron. Holy crap, they're confident right now.
The dragon. Yep, Black Yellow B unfortunately got caught out on the wrong side. Steezy doing a good job body blocking. Ooh, Master Long.
Oh,
there's the jumping though. Cake.
Luap comes over, but he gets exhausted though, so he won't be able to get full damage out. There comes the Void Spikes though. But he could be caught out though, because here comes Miss Piece Cake, and but Kale comes to the backup. And there's the Q coming out. The Q doesn't do max damage yet, but
resets. Flash by Timbo.
He managed to get the Q down. There's the Q. Triple kill there for Luap.
Oh my goodness, that was really well played there by Clickety Clack. They got themselves, Elbows Deep got themselves caught out a little bit by Miss Piece of Cake's dark finding. Wanted to go for the kill, and they did get it, but I don't think it was worth it. They ended up losing in the process. Piece of Cake went down as well. Triple kill to Luop, who is now 6-1-2. He's got Tiamat as a jungler, man.
Yeah. For a fight that looked from a fight that only had one kill, to then go to there comes the perfect ult though coming out from Kevin. Kevin, will it keep him alive long enough? No.
Color Wheel just tanking
the
up.
Jax versus Kale matchup is actually rather favourable when it gets to the mid game.
Yeah, it just was Kevin loves you. Oh wow, Black Yellow Beacon jumped on.
Luap though, but there's a double chain though, but that means he's gonna know which one it is. How long to his jumps up? He jumps up in 5 seconds though. But there comes the info duress though. Luap's gotta be careful. Gets some of the damage notification, and there everyone just walks away.
Yep. Black Yellow B well chaining that chain after Mr. Piece of Cake's duress so that they get the max amount of CC available there. Good job getting out of alive. Did cost Mr. Piece of Cake his ultimate though, so that means for the next minute and a half he's not going to have that available to him for pressuring the map though. But as we saw on top lane, Color Wheel starting to get really big as he went ahead and tanked tower and through kill intervention, took the ignite, still walked out with a 3rd HP. He's going to start getting scary. He's got Blade of the Ruin King complete, and he's only going to get stronger as he goes for Triforce.
Yeah, this fight, I could see a fight breaking out between Luap and Color Wheel right now, which will just be to the keyboard the quickest to get the most spells off.
Yeah, so that is definitely going to be a thing worth noting is the contention between Kazakhs and the Jax. Jack's 2-1. Definitely going to try to see if he can start taking over areas of the map because Elbows Deep doesn't have that bad of a 4v4 team fight. That being said, so does Clickity Clack. They both have excellent 4v4 skirmishes available.
Yeah.
Mr. Nuggets and Clickity Clack doing a really good job of making sure they take control of the vision of that brush right next to the race. They have had control of that area of the map or have been contending for it all game, and it's helped give them a lot of the power they've needed to take the dragons
Wow,
that they
Mr.
have.
Cheesecake had to flash away right there.
Purple team's turret has been destroyed.
Oh. Just scared of that Luab jump. And the shockwave and everything, pretty much.
Yep, we've got
We see them
Clickity Clack
rotations. Here comes the
trying
rotations.
to take control of the jungle. Good binding by Miss Piece of Cake.
Look how much
And
damage he just negated, though.
Yeah, he's got Giant's Belt completed. He's got Mercury Tread. As soon as he gets Targon's Brace in the face of the mountain, he's going to be very difficult to kill. So will most of Clickity Clack's squad here, as Kevin loves these guys' intervention. Luop's got the damage reduction, and Mr. Nuggets offers shields to the rest of the team.
Yep. We see Kevin loves you and Color Wheel fighting, but then we have a fight going on bot lane as well.
Ooh, Luop taking a fair amount of damage there. Tower damage going on hard. The one thing, though, about the Jax versus Kayle matchup is that Jax mostly has the advantage in the fight when he's able to stun. So Kayle definitely is looking to keep the harass up in the interim period, but Color Wheel's got to be careful. He's not going to be able to get away here. But one thing also worth knowing, Kevin loves you not going for the common Korean-inspired Hurricane build. He went for that Lick Spain. He's looking for that classic blow-em-up build that I'm not sure as strong as it was a couple patches ago, but it seems to be doing the work
There's a
here.
reason the Korea used the Hurricane build. There must be a reason behind it.
Yeah, but it still
Because you know
have,
Korea.
It does still have its merits and its damage. One thing is that it allows him to take advantage of the off period when Jax is not not got his stun up, because he's gonna be able to spike more of his damage in the interim periods as compared to normally. The Hurricane build, very much more a sustained damage build, means that Jax is better able to take advantage of his stun.
Yeah. I mean, it's as much about the build as it is the player, to be perfectly honest. I mean, if you play to the build, then it should work a lot easier, I think. Like, if you realise you've got that spiky power, and don't play it like it's the Hurricane build.
I am curious to see what he goes for his next item. He's got that Blasting Wand purchased. I'm wondering where he's going to go with that, as that does not build into Hurricane, so he's not looking to build anytime soon. I wouldn't be surprised if it was a Void Staff.
Oh,
there we
wow.
go. There's the Invention Burn.
There's the stun come out there. Oh, wow.
Flash. Shockwave. Color Wheel goes down immediately.
Yep. Korea build wins.
It was 1-for-1 trade. If Mr. Nuggets hadn't made the rotation top, that probably would be Color Wheel walking away alive there.
Definitely.
So
But it makes me wonder, though, is because he's still, Kevin Loves You saw Mr. Nuggets come out, is that why he went in on that? Not because he actually wanted to.
I'm really interested in seeing if CZ... Oh, there's the double jump, but it's just for damage. I'll wait into the thought for after this fight.
Oh, Miss Peacecake has absolutely bursted down the last one there. Oh, wow.
There
he
goes
got knocked
LeBlanc.
out. But Miss Peacecake's managed to steal the dragon, though.
Yep, Matsalong flashing over, jump over for Luop as well,
double
but
trap.
they're going to get double trapped here. So, in the end, it's a three death trade for the dragon for Elbows Deep here. And, yeah, I was saying before, I wonder if Steezy's going to be able to, as far as I understand, if he's able to get the shield up in time before the Infinite Duress Warwick ult, he can completely negate the damage of it.
We have the Baron here, they've got to be careful they don't throw, but it looks like it's a very, very nicely timed Baron here by Team Clickity Clack.
No jungler means free objective. They decide to go after the Baron, they kill it plenty in time. Especially considering that...
Yeah, that was a very nice Baron done by Team Clickity Clack. At the 25-minute mark, about, give or take a few seconds either way. Team W2.D1's got to be careful though to make sure that clearly Clack don't run away with this.
Well, they still got a couple of team members that can definitely put the game on their back. They've got 4-2 Timbo with Caitlyn, and the only problem with that is that the Kha'Zix has got his Hydra completed, so the Caitlyn is going to have to be really careful to not get blown up. I wouldn't be surprised if he prioritized the GA as soon as he completes his Phantom Dancer. But Color Wheel also showing now 2 times that he's pretty much soloed out Kevin Loves You, so he's got to try and see what he can do. Pull out his inner Zion Spartan, his inner Mega Zero, try to go ahead and take control of the game here.
He's in the Shy, he's in the Impact.
The guys that split push with the Jax. And it's going to be tough, though, because for the next couple of minutes, they've got Clickity Clack with the Baron buff. And so, as you can see, they've got a really strong line of defensive wards down. They are not going to get caught out in their own jungle.
Yeah. They've got a very, very nice bit of ward coverage going on in both sides of the jungle, really. In the other team's blue and red, because no one cares about their own jungle, it seems like, with this ward coverage.
We see them trying to put some wards down their own. They're not some of elbows deep. One thing worth noting is Mr. Nuggets made an excellent choice. He went and prioritized the Void Staff over the Rabadon's Death Cap. Really good.
Yeah, we can see that Team W2.D1 is just gonna have to back off away from this turret.
But look at all the magic resistance that he's going to be able to shred through that is being built by Elbows Deep. We've got the Athenes, we've got the Spirit Visage, and we've got the Negatron Cloak. All items.
We've got a couple of Mert Treads as well.
Yeah, all items that he's going to be able to pen through a lot better because he decided to go with the Void Staff over Athenes. I think he might have picked that up from, I know Faker has been a fan of has done a couple times on the Orianna, where he'll go Athenes into Void as compared to Death Cap.
Yeah. But we see Kevin Loves You gets caught out though, but he doesn't really take that much damage though. Timbo's not doing as much damage as he would like right now.
Well, he's doing damage. It's just that Baron buff regen so strong, combined with the heals available from building the little bit more magic and AP from the Lixbane build. That's the other thing too. The Lixbane build, a heck of a lot better for taking down structures because he's able to get those Lixbane procs onto the tower, as compared to the Hurricane doesn't really do much against structures. But
he gets caught out though, but he will have to defend himself a lot. There's a very nice throw out. And we see Marcelingus jumps on though, but jeez. We've got, Kevin Loves You, you've got to be careful, he's taking tower hits though, and Kevin Loves You goes down.
Timbo's down.
This piece of cake gets jumped on though, will they get the passive proc? No, there's back up. But he can come back here to be though, at full health, he has to be though. If not, he will just get bursted down himself. There comes the heal out though.
Ooh. Big plays by Mr. Steezy there, jumping into the middle of the enemy team and using his ultimate so that he can get the AoE knock-up on the Glacial Fissure. You see Mr. Nuggets landing a really nice shockwave. I think he landed on 3, but then Steezy used all the grouped upness that the shockwave provides to just absolutely hammer blow everyone there. Too much CC. They take the inhibitor, and now are starting to pull convincingly ahead here at the 29-minute mark. They've got a little over 8k.
Definitely. But we see Dragon's going to be up in about 1 minute and 5 seconds, so team's best start preparing right now. It looks like the team clearly Clack have timed this back perfectly and should be back in time, but it doesn't look like they're going towards it right now. We've got Kale taking the Raves, but Luap looks like he's making the move towards the Dragon, but he's going to go do his Wolves.
Yeah. So, as noted, Timbo's having difficulty against the super-fed Luap. He's trying his hardest to stay out of position of the Assassins, but that's the problem with Assassins, is they're so dang mobile.
Yeah, he also went for the Static Shiv over the Phantom Dancer.
He went for the Static Shiv, I believe, so he could get the increased movement speed as well as improved siege clearing. Static Shiv helps with dealing with siege waves because of the AoE damage it provides compared to the Phantom Dancer. It rocks more movement speed too, so he's going to be able to kite for himself that much more effectively.
Oh, Color Wheel could get caught out, but they don't realize where he is.
Man, Mr. Steezy's coming at him, so he's in trouble.
Onto Macelon though. Macelon's being some serious trouble. There's the intervention comes out. There's the flash comes out from Macelon though, and Color Wheel's gonna go down.
And that's where we see how much protection and that Clickity Clack's able to provide. Master Long, he was for all intents and purposes caught out and dead. Luop using that ultimate, jumps away, good escape. But there we saw Kale intervention go down, Mr. Nugget's shield, and used command shockwave. And if need be, Braum also has completed Face of the Mountain to donate a shield to him as well. So they have a lot of ability to peel for their carries when they need to. Makes them really hard to kill.
Yeah, and we can see another dragon going down here, but this one won't be stolen by Mr. Piece of Cake on that Warwick. Warwick. This one will go to Clickity Clack. This name's going to confuse me every single time.
Yeah, unfortunately, the Warwick pick not quite panning out the way they wanted to. Same thing for the LeBlanc, it looks like. Worth noting, they have their support playing mid, so that may have been part of their difficulties. In fact, that it'll be what was support last week, and then was asked to move into the mid role. However, we have seen that Clickity Clack's done a really good job of taking their lead and... Yeah. I don't know if you're with me, mate.
Yeah, I am here. I was just letting you speak. I was being kind.
Oh, you're letting me have that good thing. Well, either way,
yeah,
they've
no
done a really good job shutting down Color Wheel. Color Wheel has not been able to split push as much as he would have wanted to, as he was at one point in time, I believe, 3-2, and now he's 3-4. They've done a good job of focusing him out, sending multiple members top to deal with him. They've also done a good job of making sure that Timbo doesn't take control with this Caitlyn either.
They're going to go for the Baron call, or they're just going to have a dance?
Yeah, they're going to have a dance. They need to dance with the lady first before they take her home. So they are doing just that, just doing some ward sweeping. I wouldn't be surprised if they started up soon, though. They're feeling pretty comfortable, but...
Trying to take out these wards. The team elbows deep keeps putting down.
Thing is that Clickity Clack exactly a bunch of abilities to catch out opponents. It's not like Mr. Piece of Cake where he can just infinite duress by flash forward infinite duress to catch someone. Findings they really have to rely on the hard engage that is available to them. They counter engage really well, you know. So they're trying to bait out the other team to start.
This is one of the moments right now in the LCF where people would start clapping for ward clears.
Yeah, Color Wheel I think would be better service if he were to go top and start split pushing. I don't think Clickity Clack is in a position where they can do this dragon or Baron dance for very long, even if he split pushes. So, because they don't really start a fight per se. They want to let the other team either get out of position or have them engage.
Had the flash.
Yeah,
but he got too close to the team. He got too close to Purple Team. Had to flash for it.
Again, I question the validity of them doing such a thing as the Baron Dance, because unless they start it, they're not going to get Elbows Deep to commit to fighting, and if they start it, then Elbows Deep will have a decent chance of winning the fight if they can focus the right targets down.
Yeah, we see Kale though has gone back, so Elbows Deep might force a fight right now.
Well, the thing is, there we go. Color Wheel
gets taken very low, but there's the Black Shield comes out from Color Wheel, but there's a nice dark line onto the team. And there's some nice soul shackles though. Luak tries to go big, but he's going to have to go home. He jumps back over the Steezy, jumps back and then gets the knock up though, but that's not going to do anything though, because no one else is there to back you up, my friend. There's not just random pop though. Get a shockwave on, give Miss PK. Miss PK tries to go in there and save, misses, but it does not work. We get one person trapped and
not the only one gonna make it any further.
Not much longer, right?
There he goes. He goes down. It's looking like they're just gonna push out bot tower and finish here. They have no reason to even have to stay mid here, but they're just gonna do it for, I guess, sense of security. But what we found there was that fight was pretty interesting, as Luop was able to use that burst of speed from the Void Assault to get out of the Soul Shackle from Miss Piece Cake. If he didn't there and he ended up dying, there is a bit of a chance that the fight goes differently.
Yeah, Color Wheel just gets taken down. He tried to save his team and save the KDA, but instead he just padded the other teams. And there we go, 35 minutes, 16 seconds, 25 kills Team Clickity Clack, 9 kills Team Elbows Deep, and yeah, that was a pretty interesting game to watch. We're now going to cut to commercial, and we'll see you guys on the other side. Enjoy.
Red Buff and got out by Caston and again. And the flash to what? Oh, the spear actually gets him off the pocket on the red card. Passive.
It looks like they're going to get Roxy maybe going down. Oh! Very well done.
Oh, the gate? Oh, and he's gonna get stunned. Oh my god, Black Shield. The man, but he doesn't care. The man's coming in, he's getting a 3 strikes, and then he's gonna get the silver belt.
The white team vote, ready? How do you go back? Just continuing though.
So many damage.
Oh, the flash and the bomb.
Triple kill. Can he get a quadra? He's going in for
the penta.
Oh my god, the penta.
Oh my god.
He got the penta. Oh, got up in the god.
You on the track now.
Well, the Asher comes and gets placed in, and the slow coming out with the red buff. The Dragon Bridge knocks up the bridge, and be able to get away with the deal. The piercing arrow comes out in the chain of corruption. Jason follows up the spear, and the Varus auto attacks keep coming out of JR. Only wow.
Alright guys, welcome back to the show. I am Logan Captain Rogo Fielding, joined here by Ryan Betsy Betts, as well as GG Estezi. And Ryan, if you'd like to go ahead and do the honors in talking to Estezi about that awesome game we just watched.
Yeah, cheers, Logan. Right, we've got a couple of replays here, I believe. But first, we want to get into what you think. Like, how do you think that game went for your team, and how do you think that went in pick a ban phase? Obviously, having the Braum open, is somewhat contested right now. He is seen as very powerful. So, were you quite shocked that he got through the banning phase, or did you kind of plan it out and hope he would?
Pretty much just what you said. Rom's just a really OP champion right now, and they banned my Thresh, so I guess that was the next best option.
I was quite surprised I know your Thresh is quite famous, but I'm quite surprised that they left the Braum open as well. Because obviously with Braum being so strong, it makes you wonder, was that Thresh ban, what would have been better to have you on, Thresh or Braum?
I'm pretty sure if Thresh didn't get banned, I would have chosen that. But either or is good with me, and it obviously worked out well.
Yeah, I was going to say, you proved that either or is definitely a select word right there, because you proved that your Braum is very solid. I mean, do you actually own Braum, or did you play him on free week?
No, I owned him. I bought him ever since he got released, and I just really enjoy him.
Okay, then. No, so what do you think of the game, then? How do you think it went for your team?
Well, there's always things that we need to work on, but I think it went pretty well for all the changes that we've been through, so I'm happy.
Yeah. It's quite interesting to see the Kale come out in the top lane. That's not a typical common pick. So what made you decide to go for the Kale?
We pretty much just saw Kale as just like super OP, so we just put him on anyone, either Nuggets or Kevin would have win on it.
Fair enough. Yeah, no, it was definitely a good game. I believe we had, like I said before, we have a couple of replays set up.
I'm
so,
ready.
So you want to walk us through this replay right now, if you can see it. Do you want to roll clip about half speed, please?
Got master
if you want to run us through it, then, Mom.
Okay. This is a team fight. Alright, and here I just decided that they're all grouped together, and I would try to flash in, and because the knockup gets some bigger at the center, so I tried to get the knockup right where I am. That's why I flashed in. And then we pretty much just cleaned up after. We got their whole team like split up, and we're still grouped together. So that's how we won the fight. And then I think we went to Dragon after. Oh no, then we went to Baron right after that.
Yeah. That was a very good play. Obviously, like you said, the knockup is more severe the closer you are to a target. So that flashing is definitely something that can be very, very useful on Braum.
And I just like flashing in because it looks cool.
Yeah, I have to admit, I'm not going to lie on that part as well. I have to admit though that Braum definitely does provide a lot of CC and severe tankiness. So do you expect Braum to be a common pick here in the GGL, or do you think he'll be more of a common ban?
I think he's gonna be a common pick because you can make mistakes with him. Because I make a lot of mistakes, and it's funny because I'll still live just because I tank.
Yeah. I'm quite surprised that Braum's managed to get through as many pick ban phases as he has, considering the level of OP he is considered right now. In the loading screen, did you think about any lanes that you thought might be a little bit weaker and like more stronger for your team, but weaker matchups?
Well, in my opinion, we lost lane. Shane and I lost lane to them because this cake landed like a whole bunch of bindings, and I'm just really bad at dodging them.
Her Morgana is very, very solid.
Yes.
What do you think about the team though, team-wise? Like in the loading screen, did any of the team say, right, I might have trouble with this matchup, or I should be able to win this, or anything like that?
Well, we were thinking about our team fight when we were picking, so then I picked the Orianna to trade to Cody over his Nidalee main, so because Orianna really helps with our team fight, and it was very effective.
Yeah, I believe we have another replay right now. It looks like it's going to be at about 20, I can't say, 27-something, 27-30 mark, I believe. Sorry if I'm wrong, but I think this is the bottom lane inhibitor fight, where you got your ult when you tried to hug the team, I believe. So, you want to roll the clip about half speed and walk us through us again, please, Steezy?
And this is when Kevin was trying to get his Lich Bane procs on the turret, and then he ends up getting binded by Cake, I think. And then that's when they chose to go in. So then I figured we all just start the team fight there.
You made very good use of the brawl mod, like you said, getting as close as possible to the team.
Yeah, I tried to flash in on most of them, but sometimes the flash comes in handy later where I shouldn't have used it there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is where Kevin goes in to get another proc on the turret.
Yeah, what did you think of the team fight? Do you think your team had a very good team fight capability, or...?
Yeah, I knew we had a good team fight, but we pretty much just tried to whittle down the turret, like, piece by piece. They should have went in earlier on us. Like, each time they binded Kevin, they should have went in, but this is when they chose to go in, which was when the tower was almost dead. So that was bad on their part. And then, again, I tried to ult in the middle, which knocks them up higher.
Yeah,
I should have did it the other way, so I got Timbo in the back, but I wasn't really thinking about it.
You were you absolutely got a very nice ult though. You have to admit, this may not have got all the targets though, but I mean, you got 3 people, I believe. So you made very good use of it.
We got the double, and then we just killed the turret and moved in their base.
Yeah. So what was your personal opinion of how this game went? I mean, do you think you said there's some stuff you could have worked on, but I mean, do you think there's severe stuff you could have worked on, or do you think it's just little niggly bits?
Just little bits. I'm still happy because we beat elbows deep. I don't like any of those guys. They're all trash.
Fair enough. So we'll call you the Steezy Lift. I've got a question here from a co-commentator, Logan. He says, it seems like your team didn't initiate fights well. Do you guys look to bait their team to start fights often, or did you kind of...
Yeah, we're pretty much we're still a new team, but yeah, there's always things we need to work on. I think we did good for how we played in lane and everything, so I'm happy.
Yeah, because there was a nice little dance around Baron, which went on for what seemed like a considerable length of time.
What was that? I didn't hear you.
The Baron dance that went on for quite a long time.
Yeah, because everybody's scared of the patented Dignitas Baron throw, so we try not to just start the Baron and then get initiated on. So we just decided to wait it out, and whoever got impatient first lost it.
Yeah, but I believe that I can't remember. I think it was Kale went top lane.
Yeah, Kale went top lane, and then we tried to call him back because they were going to try to go in, which they did. And
that worked perfectly though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I believe that is all the questions we have for this interview. So I just want to say thank you for joining us for this interview, Steezy, and congratulations on the win, mate.
All right, thank you.
See you. Right, Mr. Logan.
With that win, that pulls Clickity Clack to a 1-1 record, while Elbows Deep does fall to the 0-2 record. And so with that, we are done with tonight's broadcast for the evening. Tomorrow we pick things up with action-packed games as we have Ignition Gaming going against the Crimson Guard United in Game 1 of the evening.
Second game, we have Glacial Gaming going against Team Earthweek, which they're both looking like very good games. But CGU did put on a dominating performance in their first game. So it'll be interesting to see if they have the same... It's going to be...
Crimson Guard played very strong lanes and kind of snowballed the lead, while Ignition much playing the mind games and going for the objectives and towers.
The Ignition gaming style is very fun to watch, because it reminds me a lot of the KT Bullets, like Season 3 kind of style. But guys, that's tomorrow. This is today. We want to say thank you for watching, and for everyone that gave us the commercials to put to the videos. You can see at the bottom of the Twitch page, we have our featured YouTubers, so you've got to click on there and show them guys some love for showing us some love and providing their videos. And yeah, I've really got nothing else to say.
Don't forget, Grind Gaming Community, room number 8222770. If you're ever just hopping on the stream and looking like it's a fun group of people to play with, always looking to have more people join us. So one's that's going to be 8222770. This Grind Gaming Community. Once again, I'm Logan Catamarogo Fielding.
Yep, and I'm Ryan Betsy Betts. And also, we also have all the VODs we put up on the YouTube, which can also be found at the bottom of the Twitter. So if you did miss anything from tonight that you would like to watch, or even just for some of the teams to get to watch over some of the VODs, they're going to be on the YouTube, and I believe sometime soon, if not today, they'll be up there tomorrow. So I'm guessing that's it then, Logan. It's all done for today, mate.
We'll see you all guys tomorrow.
See you guys later. Have a good day, evening, night, whatever the time is there.